Looks
right there.
That looks good.
Right. We're here with Larry Keel tonight discussing the latest CD, Backwoods. And Larry, we wanted to find out what was the inspiration behind the title, Backwoods.
Well, you know, there's a tune on there that the great Kenny Baker wrote that he's always been one of my favorites. He was the fiddle player for Bill Monroe for many years, and just sort of suits the whole being out in the middle of the woods and living that mountain life and having a good time living country style.
That's great. Now, I know you wrote, I think, 4 songs on your latest CD, and 3 of those songs were in a direction for your band where it seems that they're kind of going in a new direction. Now, were these written for the current lineup, or do you write your songs and allow the band members to improv and develop the fine details?
Well, you know, the tune Diamond Break and Day, the different sounding originals, they came about after listening to a lot of the new music of today and feeling a lot of the angst that's going on, and you know, a lot of that vibe. I always listen to a lot of different styles of music, so there's always influenced by everything. So yeah, and you know, after writing them, the band definitely takes off in their own direction, and I give them their space to work out their deal, and all of a sudden the magic of the tune presents itself.
That's right. And then also, I know you've always taken a really hands-on approach with your past recording efforts, and I know you had the privilege of working with Keller Williams, and you know, looking back and reflecting on that experience, you know, with regards to song selection, maybe the mix and the insight and the direction of how these songs took. Kind of explain that and what it was like for you working with him.
You know, Keller, he's an old friend, and getting together and picking with him, you know, for many years, he sort of knows my style and, you know, when I'm picking my best and how to push me to pick my best. So we got together, you know, I had recorded many songs, like probably 24, 25 songs, and had too many songs for the CD and needed some help, you know, narrowing it down creatively to where everything was very cohesive, and all the different styles sort of suited each other, and he had a lot of great creative input on that, and it was really nice working with him again, and can't wait to do it, and a lot more in the future.
Well, that's wonderful. Now, do you guys have any gigs lined up maybe for the latter half of the year? Because I know the last 4 or 5 years you guys have done a lot of things kind of highlighting some of his tunes and your tunes as well. Will these kind of mix itself up with a chance over the festivals this summer?
We're hoping so. We've been talking about it, and hoping to do some stuff in the North Carolina and Virginia regions, you know, and maybe who knows where. It's always hard to tell, and it's about like Keller's music. It's hard to tell what's going to happen at any second. So,
sure.
You know.
Now, with regards to your songwriting personally, you know, where do you see yourself going with your new compositions versus, you know, the last 12 years? I know you've always taken a theme, whether it's, you know, something out in nature or a current event. Is there really any different with that, or is it just really the way you, I guess, conduct the song now in live performances as well as your, you know, your latest CD?
Well, you know, I still am always inspired by the people I meet everywhere I go, and the music I hear, and all the different lifestyles of the road inspires the music as well, you know, and yeah, my songwriting's really fresh right now. Probably got 5 or 6 brand new ones I'm hoping to get out on to everybody to hear. So, you know, it's just trying to get enough time being off the road to finish the songs,
sure.
You know, so,
sure.
But it's coming, so.
Well, I'm going to put you on the spot now with those last 4 or 5, 6 songs you just recently talked about. Are they somewhat in the similar fashion of what were on the last album, or kind of in a different direction than that? Are you still evolving and still always watching your music grow organically?
Yeah, definitely. Every one of them's different. It's you know, there's a couple bluegrassy ones and a couple different spacey sounding ones, and yeah, but all of them have my little touch, trademark sound. So I'm happy about that.
Well, cool. Well, one last question. If you were to pin it in one simple way, how would you say your songwriting has changed over the last 15 years? Or looking back from your first release, even with McGraw Gap up until currently?
It's probably like, you know, it's as you grow older, you experience a lot of different things, you know, and different, watching time pass and friends pass and days pass and years. It's you know, there's a lot that you carry with you as you travel on, and I hope to get a lot of those experiences I've had out in my music to everyone, you know, and give them something fresh.
Well, I know one thing I can certainly say: your music will live on after you and I, and we really do appreciate the direction of being able to pull from so many genres. I think I can personally say with each show it's always different. I know each CD carries a theme, and then you're ready to roll on to something next. So we look forward to another 15, and we appreciate it.
No, we do too. Appreciate it big time, and we'll keep doing it.
Wonderful. There we go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rock and roll.